It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome.
Welcome. We have a lot to catch up on today. This episode's going to be a little bit different than our usual, where we try a bunch of different things and uncork things at different times. This is going to be more of a recap episode where we kind of catch you up on what's been going on in our world, especially the Austin trip. Forced.
Good start, Sarah.
First, we wanted to start off and, keep this short and sweet, but we really wanted to say thank you all, everyone who reached out in the past week, for your support and understanding and kind words. Like, it really meant a lot to us, and I can't tell you how much. Just cheers to you guys. Thank you so much. Cheers. And, yeah. Yes, and that's all we'll say about that for now.
Yeah, you'll understand if that's all we can say right now.
Right. So, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, we're going to kick it off like we normally do with our sample shout-outs, our gift shout-outs. We've had a lot of stuff come in over the past couple of weeks.
We have.
It's been really exciting. Like, I feel like it's Christmas. We get so many presents.
Let's start with the big one.
Yeah, let's start with the big one. So, this is from Countrywood Designs. They reached out and gave us this. They made this. Oh, we're drinking Rare Breed, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to move that to the side for a second.
There we go.
Look at this, you guys. They just sent us an email and said, we'd love to make you something custom for the show. What do you want it to say? And it says drink more bourbon.
It says drink more bourbon because
that's what Chad says.
It's our life philosophy.
Yeah, how cool is this?
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're super thankful from that, and it came a long way to get to us, so I'm sure the shipping was a bear, and that was really kind of them.
Canada.
But you can check them out, Countrywood Designs. They do lots of different barrel stuff, custom barrel staves with a saying of your choice. Mm-hmm. So I would recommend it. I mean, this is going to be really cool for us to have around.
I think Drink More Bourbon looks really good on it, so you should probably
maybe
get that.
Could do that. Yeah, tell them we sent you.
Exactly.
They'll know it worked.
Yeah.
So that was our big, large item as far as scale. And then it fell.
It fell.
It's okay.
It's all right.
It didn't stay up right where I wanted it to. Next, let's talk about this guy. This is called a Sip Caddy. And this came to us from our friends at Sip Caddy, who reached out through Instagram and said, hey, it's a father and son, hey, my dad loves your channel, and he really wants to send you something. And the dad reached out to us through email, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Go check out their Instagram, it's Sip Caddy. It's so funny what people put in these. Like, the idea is that you put it on your shower or bathtub, and then you set your drink in there. Look at that. Shower bourbon.
Shower bourbon. Hashtag shower bourbon.
But on their Instagram, people put like pizza, cupcakes, like they put all kinds of stuff in this thing. So we're really looking forward to trying it out, and we'll give you our shower bourbon picks. That sounds kind of naughty, but we'll post some of those eventually.
Top 5 picks to drink in the shower.
And then let's see, last thing that came in recently.
Oh, yes, a bourbon.
Oh, yes, a bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is Chambers Bay. It is straight bourbon whiskey. It is boathouse aged. Okay, so this is boathouse aged for a minimum of 3 years. So, I would say this is similar to like what Jefferson's Ocean does, but instead of aging it on land and then sending it out to sea for 6 months, from what I understand, this ages its entire life on a houseboat, which, yeah.
I mean, I knew it was on water. I didn't realize it was on a houseboat.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see. All of our bourbon whiskeys are crafted grain to bottle on premise using hand-selected local grains and our own proprietary local wild yeast strain. Ooh. Harnessing the power of the sea, we age our barrels in floating boathouses on Puget Sound. The movement created by the hydrokinetic energy increases the interaction of the bourbon and the wood, expediting the aging process and enhancing the flavor of our whiskey. Yeah. So this is a little 375. They're good enough to send us, so we'll be cracking this open on a live show, I'm sure, at some point. But just wanted to give it a shout out and say thanks to them.
Yeah.
And we look forward to trying a boathouse aged bourbon.
Definitely.
So that's cool.
Someone said that your beard's looking extra manly today.
Oh,
I
thank you.
agree. It's getting.
Poofing out a little bit.
I trimmed it. I think I did a pretty good job.
A little bit. Yeah, I was growing it out.
In case you want to know what it's like to be just
be
us.
you?
Yeah, that's what I've got going on.
What we do on the weekends. Yeah, I'd said that I wasn't going to trim it until after Austin. Now it's after Austin, but I'm kind of like...
How long can he keep it going for?
I don't
AKA, when will I make you cut it?
Right. Well, it's kind of like I want to figure out someone to go as for Halloween that has a really bushy beard, and I'll say, I'll cut it after Halloween. Maybe not.
Jeez.
Maybe not.
Also,
We'll see.
Brad, who we met in Texas,
The demigod himself.
He's in the chat, so hi. It's great to see
Everyone
you
say
again.
hi and thank you to Brett. Oh,
And the Whiskey Mariachi.
And is the whiskey?
Yeah, he said he's here.
Hold on.
Wait.
Talk.
Okay. Well, people are all... Oh, Wade's here. Welcome, Wade.
Wade.
Sorry for all the teasing.
The Wade?
The Wade is here.
Wow.
So in just a second, we're going to get to our Austin recap, and we're going to thank a lot of people and talk about a lot of people in a good way. So this
Challenge coin.
is our challenge coin from the Whiskey Tribe.
From the semi-secret meetup.
Yes.
So, and this is you could wing this at somebody, really
Yeah.
knock them out.
Well, don't.
Yeah, on the back here, it is inscribed, "Be you mooch or som, or somewhere in between, may the spirit of the Beargle guide you on your whiskey journey and beyond." And there's a Beargle.
A bear gull.
A
Isn't
bear
that
eagle
cool?
right here. So, thank you,
So.
Brad.
And
And all you magnificent bastards that we met.
all of you. Cheers to you.
Cheers. Also, if you're here for the Weller, which we are doing.
Oh, yeah. We're all over the place
Should have
today.
said this top of the show.
Yeah.
If you're joining us on the replay and you just want to hear about the Weller and you don't care anything about our shenanigans, there's a pinned comment, first comment down there that has the timestamps. You can click on those and jump to us
Drinking those.
drinking Weller.
And at the end, we will talk about our most recent adventure, which was hunting for Weller CYPB, which is why we're drinking the Weller today to go with our recap. So stay
Yes.
tuned for that. Okay, so Austin was last weekend, and it was, I have to say, like one of the most insane, awesome, fun, like collaborative, exciting events. How many more adjectives can I use? That I think I've ever been to. I mean, I can't speak for you, but it, for me, was like the most communal whiskey event I've ever been to.
You can speak for me.
Okay, Chad agrees. And I think we, first and foremost, have to thank Rex and Daniel for inviting us and making this happen, letting us be a part of their big day. Like, it was just, I can't explain to you how crazy it was and how surprised we were at the reaction that we got for people. Like, I think we just thought we were going to stroll down there and watch watch the ceremony and shoot some video. And, like, the amount of people who reached out and said, that they watch or they like watching, they take our recommendations. I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It was a shock, but also really exciting.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we've gone to, by now, pretty good amount of bourbon festivals, whiskey festivals, and we've met a lot of great fans at those, but this was like times 10. We didn't realize there was such a crossover
Right.
between the Whiskey Tribe, Whiskey Vault's audience, and ours. And we would turn around and there'd be someone else wanting to introduce themselves or say hey or whatever, take a picture, and it was just really, 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 really cool.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Like, I was giddy. Like,
I was giddy.
like when people were like, "Can we take a picture with you?" I'm like, "Oh my God, can I take a picture with you?" I'm excited that you're
Yeah.
excited.
No, just an amazing group of people. We've said this before. Bourbon drinkers, whiskey drinkers in general, are just really cool people, and this just reinforced that.
Yeah.
Again, tenfold.
Like, so.
And I kind of want to hop ahead, but I know we want to sketch to our...
We kind of want to walk you through how our days went when we were down there, because they were jam-packed. And, like, everyone kept being like, "Oh, you should take time to go over to this place or take time to go over to that place." Poor Chad, I literally had, like, every minute of our time scheduled. So we get off the plane, and we get in the car, and we drive straight out to Garrison Brothers, because as you guys know, on our last live, we did review that. There are a lot of comments coming in. We will go back and answer those eventually. I'm I'm trying to keep up. So
Yeah.
anyways, we drove right out to Garrison Brothers. It was super hot. It was like 107 degrees. And we did a tasting out there. That was cool. Did a tour. So we have some video footage of that we'll be putting out in the next couple of weeks and stuff. We are going to do a full recap video of our Austin trip.
Yeah.
So that will be coming out soon too, but we want to tell you about it now because it's fresh in our minds.
Mm-hmm.
So after Garrison Brothers, which Sam at Garrison Brothers was nice enough to have us out. Thank you to him and his intern. So we went straight from that to the semi-secret tasting, which isn't a secret now because we're talking about it, but I assume...
Well, I kind of let the cat out of the bag.
It's over.
Before, anyway, when I talked about it on live.
Where we met Brad, the demigod. Coin.
Coin.
Thank you. He has a cameo in our upcoming video. We met James, who was one of the bartenders, and I really apologize, I can't remember everyone's names. Vito, Wade was not there. Caleb was the guy who got the Eleanor tattoo.
Ah, yes.
Eleanor, if you're not sure, was the brand label of the Whiskey Vault, Whiskey Tribe, crowdsourced,
Barrel.
the Crowded Barrel first bottle. Yes.
4 bottles.
Well,
They
there
have
are
4
4
expressions.
expressions of it.
Yes.
So that's the label, and he got the bottle tattooed, which was pretty cool. We have
Hardcore.
footage of that too, in case you want to see it.
Hardcore.
So yeah,
We joined a cult.
We joined a cult, I'm
So
pretty
cool,
sure.
yeah.
They made us pass around this tiny little silver, basically a shot glass, but it was like a little
With
silver
handles.
thing with handles. And you had to say, "There are no strangers in whiskey," and take a sip and pass it.
And then chant.
And then chant,
No,
right.
I'm just kidding. No.
No, it was really awesome to be invited into that. Like, we hadn't met any of those people, really, in person ever.
Yeah.
And then to go there and leave pretty much, I feel like, knowing almost everybody was really awesome. Gosh, I don't know what to say. Like, they gave us these cards, and you marked your, like, you get to try different... What are you doing?
I had it.
It's okay.
It's over there.
It's just a sheet of paper that had, like, scotches and bourbons and, like, different kinds of whiskey. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
This thing. And when you tried
See,
something...
we didn't even...
Well, we came in late, so...
We did, yeah. Because that was the day that we got there. But you can see we had some scotches.
We did have some scotch.
We had the... What? Oh, yeah, the Octomore 10-year. We had the Redbreast 25. We had Blanton straight from the barrel, which is amazing. We didn't have the Garrison Brothers single barrel because we just had it at Garrison Brothers. We had Balcones?
Yeah.
Yeah, Balcones. American single malt. So we had some Irish whiskey, scotch, American single malt, bourbon. We were, doing it all. And then Wade in a heart is written right there.
Yeah, Wade. Because they made me tease him. Did I say Vito's name? I feel like he'll be sad if I don't.
You said Vito.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they shared their collection with us, and invited us into their crowd, and I just felt like that was so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And we, I feel like I know the chant by heart now.
You need to
Like I need to what?
finish your drink so we can pour some Weller here.
Tell me if I get this wrong. Okay. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking. If you fight, may you fight for a friend. If you steal, may you steal a lover's heart. And if you drink, may you drink with us. I learned it.
How'd you do, guys?
Tell me if I got it wrong. I like that video. We have a video of the whole room doing it. It was pretty cool. So also stay tuned to our Instagram because we'll post videos and photos and stuff from that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not done with the story, obviously, but I feel like, I don't have anything in my glass, so we're gonna...
I nailed it! Yes!
Oh, good. Good job, teacher's pet. We're gonna start with the Weller line. We're gonna start with the lowest in the Weller line, which is Special Reserve, which sounds the most special, but it's actually the cheapest one you can
it's the least
actually
special.
sort of find nowadays. Used to be you could walk in and find it on the bottom shelf for $19 anywhere you went, just about. Clang, clang, clang. And we're still working on... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I found this baby one in Austin. Look how cute it is.
Yeah.
They probably are like, we see that all the time, but we've never seen this here.
We don't see the baby ones. If we do, it's like really old.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So you pour that.
Working on the old bottle. This is, they have changed all their bottles. So there it is, out of focus. So yeah, 90 proof, 6 years, although it's not age stated, but 6 years.
6 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making sure I'm saying everybody's names and thanking everyone I wanted to thank. Okay, so we'll let you talk about the next one.
We saw a bottle of... I put it on our Instagram story, I think. This bottle with this sticker label of some, like... I want to say it was a Texas brand. In that first...
Oh, yeah, and you were like, is this what happened to all the old Weller bottles?
Yeah, it was like Twin Oak Liquor Store or something.
Hi, Pam.
Hey, Pam. Yeah, so this is... I think this is also the Barton bottle, the VOB, very old Barton bottle. But like the little plastic stick-on label and everything, just like this, wherever that brand was. I hadn't seen it before. Texas brand, I believe. What's the next part? Sorry.
We were talking about the secret tasting
Dinner.
and how we got to try all that stuff. So then, mind you, we've not stopped since we got off the plane. So hour and a half out to Garrison Brothers, hour and a half back. Went to the secret tasting. Now we're going to dinner with Rex and Daniel. And who else did we go to dinner with, Chad?
The Scotch Chest Dummies, Scott and Bart. And
Aquavite. Yes,
Roy.
Which this is Chad's shirt that he's wearing.
I'm wearing the Aquavite shirt, which is a really comfortable shirt.
Yeah. He came all the way from Scotland.
Yeah, it's looks like it's a 3-color. It's got a thing on the back here as well, and an arm thing. So 3 location, 3-color, not cheap. Just say that. So you should go check out Aquavite, which means the water of life, which is whiskey, and you should buy his merch, his challenge coins, his t-shirts. Just listen to him talk.
Right.
I hear him talk. He talks with... I can't do it,
you
but
can't
I'm going to try to do it anyway.
But I'm just like...
with a Scottish accent, and you're just like, I'm tuned in. Talk to me about the water of life.
Yeah. He was so nice. It was so great to meet him.
Yeah.
And then obviously we know the Scotch Test Dummies.
We met him once before when we did a live
with the Scotch Test Dummies.
He was like the moderator.
And
but that was very brief.
Gave us these glasses. They gave us their rocks glass. I don't know if you could see that. You can't really see the
the
dummy.
It's got the dummy on there, kind of an Iron Man look, really, and it's etched
it does kind of look like
onto
Iron Man,
this
doesn't it?
rocks glass. I think that's what they were going for. And you can also get these at ScotchTestDummies.com. So we got this and the little shot glass, which isn't your little typical shot glass. It's more contoured and cool. So shout out to Aquavite and to Scotch Test Dummies
and to Bill
and to Bill,
the Whiskey Dictionary.
The Whiskey Dictionary.
Yeah.
That old whiskey dick. Bill was there. He also has t-shirts and challenge coins coming, I think.
I think they're coming.
Is there out?
I don't remember. See, some things are fuzzy.
Yeah. And we've also been on Bill's live stream as well. So we've obviously got to get on the ball and get these guys on ours.
Right.
Working on that.
Yes.
Yeah, so Bill, Roy, Bart, Scott, Daniel, Rex, and all of our new friends.
Yes.
They're eating dinner. The guys from Iron Root Whiskey, Bourbon were there.
A lot of people have been asking us about what our favorite Texas whiskey that we tried was. Stay tuned, but hint, hint.
Yeah.
We're there, and it was just a great dinner. I mean, we all had pours, and we were just sitting outside on the patio under these misters, and it was really like one of those things where you don't really appreciate the moment until it's over, and you're just like, wow, that was really awesome.
Yeah. But of course, we were filming. So
we
that'll be in the video.
Sure.
Let's pause and talk about Special Reserve. Real quick. So.
It's very light. I've been sipping it while we were
okay, that's fine. Well, if you're newer to bourbon, might not know, Weller is a wheated bourbon, so they leave out the rye, they put in wheat, and all of the Weller line is wheated, all the way up to William LaRue Weller, which unfortunately we don't have any
wheated Weller line
today, but yeah, it's a wheated.
I was trying to think of a tongue twister for you, but I couldn't.
Yeah. Now this is around $24, $25. Oh, hey, Mash and Drum! Cheers!
Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Cheers to you. Check out the Mash and Drums YouTube channel. He's doing lots of bourbon and whiskey reviews, so check him out. Cheers to you, my friend.
This is so drinkable.
And especially for like when it was $19.
Yeah.
Crazy.
ABV.
90
proof. 90 proof.
Yeah.
I know that.
90 proof. So is Weller 12. Oh, and
Jeffrey. Thank you. All right. We're doing the bell. Don't get antsy.
Yeah. We haven't even said yet. Bourbon Heritage Month. Happy Bourbon Heritage Month. September 2nd right now. Cheers to you. All right. So we were talking to people at the event and were like, cowbell, no cowbell. Getting, people who
Yeah.
watch the live stream.
I was like, so what do you think about
And
the
this
cowbell?
gentleman said, well, I watch it with earbuds in, and it's awfully annoying.
Yeah.
So
for all you people with your earbuds in,
I got you. Turn it down.
better?
And back up
And we're
to
back.
normal.
Yeah.
So now it's not clipping. We turned it down. Hopefully
Right.
that didn't kill your ears. I guess we'll have to take a poll
Yeah,
and
seriously.
find out. But yeah, cheers to both you guys for the super chats. Thank
Yes,
you. We
thank you.
appreciate that greatly. Greatly.
Much better. They like it.
Oh, good,
Okay.
good.
Good.
Ah.
Yay.
We can keep the cowbell. We're still gonna get
Yay.
a triangle.
All right.
Um,
Okay.
and as this goes on, I just have to say, been very obsessed with Africa, the song.
I'm mad at him.
The
'Cause
new
it's in my head.
the new Weezer version, and also the original Toto. Aquavite. I don't know what that crazy symbol is before the 10. Does anyone know what that is?
Is this money? Is
it
it
a
real?
ruby? Is it is it Monopoly money? I'm kidding. Cheers to you, Roy.
We're gonna get me a triangle. We just need to take the time to go and get me a triangle.
But for the shirt. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. It's a very awesome shirt. So as we keep drinking, we might start breaking into Africa every time.
Yeah, because it's stuck in
we
both
have
of our
a
heads.
Super chat. All right.
He's been singing it.
Turn it down. I don't know what to do.
I wish it had different tones.
So as you can see, that was hopefully the drum beat to Africa. Sound like you were saying nutty. Nutty, 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 nutty.
Maybe we'll make our own version of Africa about bourbon.
About nutty bourbon.
Yeah. Who doesn't love Toto?
Yeah.
So, anyways, thank you everybody for
Thank
those
you.
super chats.
Yes, thank you.
So back to what we were saying.
Weller or the trip?
Well, I feel like we're in 5 different directions.
Blessing
right now.
the rains in Lexington. There's no rains right now,
No, it got a little cloudy, but
we'll bless the nutties.
Yeah.
The nuts down in Jim Beam,
whatever you say.
wherever it is.
It's just so drinkable and easy.
It's very drinkable. And when this used to be considered a bottom shelf, try saying that now and not get punched. $19. This always went back to my theory of anything with special reserve on it having the
Oh my
Caleb
gosh.
and James right in a row.
So James, thank you.
What did that say?
Thank you. He gave us the Blanton straight from the
Yes,
barrel at the
James.
semi-secret tasting. I owe you
You're a
a
cool
sample.
dude.
I have your email, and you're on my list of things to get
You're
to.
on her list.
You're my
You made
list
her
of
list.
things to do? No. That's not right. I didn't get to meet Wade, so he's not on my list.
Wade!
I'm very disappointed about that, but what are you going to do? I mean, I only flew all the way to Austin, but it's fine. It's an inside joke. Anyways,
Wade.
okay.
like-
Thanks, you guys.
It's like
We got to do the cowbell again.
Quaid.
I feel like we've taken so many times to turn the thing down and do the cowbell.
That's fine.
All right. You turn it down.
I'm not going to complain about it.
You're right.
I just got to think about...
Just do it again. I don't know. I'm not that creative.
Check. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
That's for you guys. Thanks.
That was Lowrider. If you could,
Oh, I got it.
I
Okay.
don't know if you could hear with the mic turned down.
Yeah.
The vocal stylings of myself, but
The vocal stylings of Chad.
that was not for Wade
No.
because he wasn't there.
No.
No, that was for you guys.
So, yes.
But just a solid drinker. Always has been. But now it's like this bottle used to be, again, $18-19, probably even less than that. Is now going for double, triple, quadruple
Yeah.
on the secondary.
Somebody wanted $60 for this bottle. And one of my friends was like, "Oh, I want to buy it. I've always wanted a bottle." And you
Slapped her.
put that down.
She slapped.
I will find you the 175 of this, and it will be cheaper than that. And I did. So
And she
pretty
did,
excited.
and
And
it was
I
good.
did, and it was good. So anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
We'll do the antique next.
Yes.
Ooh, are we cracking this open? Yes, we are. It's not even open.
We are, because we were working on a 175 and we finished it. So now we're gonna have to. I guess we are gonna have an uncorking.
Yeah. Surprise.
Okay, so dinner was awesome. Very, very cool. So then we are going back to the hotel to finally check in.
This is at like 9:45, 10?
Yeah.
We've been up
At
since
9.
5 a.m.
Yeah.
Our time.
Our time.
So it's like 11 our time.
Yeah, at least. And we walk into the lobby, and it's like walking into a comic book convention.
We had
like,
no
I mean,
idea.
no one was dressed up, but we walk in, and everyone's, hey! You know, it was like, cheers. It was like, Norm! And there was everyone down in the lobby where they would, like, serve, I guess, the continental breakfast.
Yeah.
That table has just been
Covered.
overtaken with whiskey and scotch and bourbon. And here we are rolling in with our suitcases. And
At
we're
like 10 p.m.
What?
I'm thinking I'm going to go get in my pajamas and go to
Right,
bed.
right. And here's this after party.
Which was cool. Thankfully, like, James, who's in the comments, or in the chat, warned us we were pulling our suitcases in, and he was walking into the hotel. I was like, what are you doing here? He was like, oh, you didn't know?
He's like, yeah, just to warn
There's
you.
some people in the
You're getting
lobby.
getting ready to walk into this.
Yeah.
And
But still, we didn't expect it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it was crazy.
that was cool. And so I'm trying to check in, and like our new friend Carl and Carl Ivy, who's probably in here too, or at least I saw him earlier, I think, walks up and is like, do you want to do an impromptu uncorking of this Bell Mead? And Chap was like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, Bell Mead single barrel. Hadn't had the single barrel before.
That was cool.
Mm-hmm. I don't think single barrel. Can't remember. I know we've had a Bell Mead before, but I don't think it was a single barrel.
No.
Yeah. So that was really cool. And then, yeah, people were bringing us, all of our new friends, bringing us drinks and scotch aplenty.
Scotches, yeah. Lots of things. I got to try a lot of scotch.
Yeah.
I found some I could drink. I did drink. But it still doesn't dethrone my favorite bourbons. So.
No.
But I at least drank it and I wasn't mad about it. So there.
On the second night, we had some, was it 45-year-old?
45-year-old
Scotch.
I wish I'd taken a picture of the bottle. I feel like I'll never see that again. Our friend Matt from Dallas, he brought it and it was cool. Like, it was really good as far as, you know, it's the best scotch I've ever had. I'll say that.
Yeah. I mean,
So, yeah.
any bourbon 45 years old would just taste like you're licking the charred barrel.
Yeah, just like
But,
ash.
you know, things age differently over in Scotland.
2 people threw up in the lobby? Oh,
What?
no. At like, what did they say? Like 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.-ish. Oh, that's terrible. We went to bed far before that.
No.
We did not stay down there for that. No.
Oh, there's
no,
Carl. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Carl.
There's Brooklyn Bobby, another one of our patrons.
Thanks, you guys.
Everybody.
I'm going to take a drink of this.
Yeah. What's up with the twist top? I think all of them except
The CY
William LaRue Weller, it's obviously not a twist off, and the CYPB, the Craft Your Perfect Bourbon, are twist offs.
Yeah.
I mean, we bought this one in Austin. We bought this one a week ago. So unless it's, I think he
changed.
said he just got it in.
Yeah.
So I don't, yeah, even the 12-year, which goes for $200 or more in the secondary, is a twist off because it's still MSRP $28.99. Crazy.
That's crazy. And what people sell it for. So.
Now here's the big conundrum. Weller Antique, which it's just Weller Antique now. We've got, we don't have the old bottle. That's right.
Well.
It used to be Old Weller Antique. They rebranded it with a new bottle. Now it's just Weller.
Yeah.
Same age, 6 years as a special reserve. This difference is 107 proof. So, the question is, Weller Antique 107 or Weller 12-year?
Right?
Talk amongst yourselves. already gave you a tool pick.
Go. Yeah.
It's coffee
tool
talk.
pick.
It's
coffee.
coffee talk.
So that pretty much wraps up our night on Friday. After we'd been down in the lobby for a little bit, like we finally went upstairs, dropped off our bags, came back down, started drinking. Then Scott and Bart and Bill and Roy we were like, hey, mostly Scott was like, hey, let's go chill. I brought some bottles in the room. Let's go have some. And they were nice. Nice. Thank you, Scott, again, for your generosity. I know you all are doing your own live stream right now, but you can hear me out there somewhere. So we did that, and then we crashed hard.
Yeah, and we were watching their recap video. It's already out of him driving, talking in the car about what he brought.
Yeah.
So that's out there in the world.
It is out there in the world.
We had some Booker's Rye. There was some George T. Stagg, I believe.
Some 4-grain.
There was some each other 4-grain, which we did have. Thank you,
TNT Blues Corner.
Thank you.
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers to that. Cowbell in a second. There was I think a Lot B 12-year-old Van Winkle.
Yeah, he brought the good stuff. He didn't hold back, and I mean, it was because I think second, like, we were also coming, but Roy coming from Scotland, you're not going to be like, here's a bunch of scotch. So it needed to be something that he couldn't get too, which I thought was really kind. Mm-hmm. And it was just awesome. Like, again, just another glimpse into what it's like to be in this community of people who are just so generous. So
yeah.
Anyways,
right,
time for that bell.
I'm turning us down.
They said, oh, don't fear the Reaper.
Don't fear the Reaper? That's just straight cowbell beats. That's just...
All right. It can only take so much. It can only take so
Don't fear the Reaper.
much.
Sorry, that's Don't Fear the Reaper without everything else.
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
You know, if only I could do the Will Ferrell tiny shirt thing.
Oh my gosh, please don't.
Okay.
I don't know if I can handle it.
Yeah.
It's too sexy.
I don't think people could handle it.
So then on Saturday,
yes,
we went out to the Crowded Barrel Distillery, and it is gorgeous out there. Like, I can't even begin to describe to you those grounds.
Explore the room.
You're just gonna have to
explore the room, baby. Really get out there, explore the room.
Yeah.
I wish I could, but then I'd be out of
frame.
Out of frame.
But yeah, I mean, you just gonna have to watch the video to understand what it was like to be on those grounds. Like, I can't explain it to you very well. Yeah. It's just beautiful.
Beautiful.
So we get out there around noon, and we get all checked in, and we start roaming around to see what we can see and filming, trying to take, the camera with us to all the places. They had a cool cocktail bar where they were pouring Eleanor cocktails. We got to have some of those. That was awesome. That's when we just, like, the wave of... I mean, I think we kind of realized it on Friday night, but it didn't really sink in until Saturday how many people watch the show. Like, we see a number on the subscribers, but, like, to meet actual people is a completely different thing.
Carl's son is in the chat.
Aww.
Michael Ivy.
Michael. Yay. Baby Carl.
Yeah, baby Carl.
I'm sorry, you're not a baby.
Yeah, just wait for the video or go watch, everyone else who was there. Uncle Vitae, Whiskey Dick, Scotch Chest Dummies, their videos.
Yeah,
they're
check them out.
They're faster than us.
Well, we're taking some time to put that together.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Just bear with us while we do that.
Yeah. And, the thing is it's such a big place, and we all did such different things that
it's true.
It's going to be, like, let's follow this person for the day. Now let's follow this person for the day.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
I think it'll be cool to see everyone's perspective of the event.
Totally.
But, so yeah, we got there, and Daniel did a welcome speech to all the Texas distilleries that were there and us, and we kicked it off. And from there, it didn't stop all day. We were, like, trying to interview the distilleries and doing some B-roll of the crowd. Mm-hmm. And then we tried to do a live episode, but the internet, we couldn't walk 5 feet away from the building without the internet going out.
Yeah, sorry for those who watched that live and all the digital breakup and the dropouts and the...
Yeah.
Poor Bart, when he got behind us, he started talking, and it was just as soon as he did, it was like zip.
Yeah.
And then he was gone.
Yeah. So we tried...
Because we lost it like 4 times.
And we all had, like, all the YouTube channels had a time at this table to sell any merch that you had and talk to people. So we were trying to, like, do all these things in between that. And I feel like an idiot because Scott and Bart were like, hey, we've got our live stream station set up over here. Do you guys want to hop on and join us? And then, like, you can switch on to your live and do it after us. And I was like, oh, that's cool. But I think we're just going to do, like, a walk and talk thing and walk around campus. And my dumbass doesn't remember all the times that Wi-Fi has dropped out on us and not worked and been a disappointment. So in retrospect, I'm an idiot because I should have just been like, thank you so much for the opportunity. Yes, we we would love to. But I just had this vision in my head of what we were going to do, and then it just didn't work out. So you got a little taste of it, but I would have liked to have taken you around the whole grounds.
But, you know, we were taking around the good camera, and that's what the produced episode will be for.
Right. That's true. So
really...
you'll still get a taste.
Yeah. Let's look at a taste. Let's talk about this 107.
Okay. I could feel you itching.
I don't think we've said anything about it. Yeah, it's like the Special Reserve. Honestly, I'm more used to that 175 we've been drinking on. I think this needs to open up a little bit. It's not as wonderful as... I remember that handle bean of the 107. I do think it needs to open up a little bit. Now, the one that we were working on was an old bottle.
It was an old bottle. Dang, we still don't have any more of that? We're silly.
I know.
We should have kept... I probably am the one who finished it, to be honest. So I get excited sometimes, and I just do things, so I don't know.
Uh-huh. But it's good. It's good. It's like the Special Reserve, turned up to 107. Like I said, same age. And since they don't put an age statement on this, they are... welcome to blend in younger barrels. You know, I know consistency is the name of the game, and they're not trying to throw that off, but there would be a logical reason why a bottle from 3 years ago might taste different from a bottle from today.
Right.
But
it's hot.
In theory, it shouldn't. I think this just needs to open up a little bit. But it's really good. It doesn't taste any higher than 100 proof. Still have that nice, smooth, Weller weeded mash bill. It's good.
It's yummy. I don't know if it's the heat or what. Like of
nice,
the bourbon or
nice
like
caramel.
the room.
The room.
It's making me hot, but...
Well, you're in a tank top.
I know. I don't know what's going on. I'm just so nervous.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. People were asking what they thought of your beard and things. They, as in Rex and Daniel, they didn't comment because they were so busy.
Yeah. It was amazing that we got as much time with them as we did.
It's true. They had 400 plus people there who
Yeah.
all wanted a minute with them. And we actually did get to talk to them at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So after everything was over, they did the closing ceremony. If you haven't already heard, they shaved Rex's head. We have that on video too, but you've probably already seen it from the other channels. That will be in our recap as well. And then they invited us up to the tower, the Wizard's Tower, to go to the vault, which was pretty cool. And that's where we got to really talk to them. But no, they didn't comment on Chad's beard. And no, someone asked, no, that's not what kept him away from the chapel. We were specifically asked, and not just us, everyone was specifically asked.
Chad and Sarah,
you go near that chapel.
You stay away from the chapel now. There was a wedding going on.
There was a wedding going on, and we actually saw the bride, and we got footage of her too. Jeffrey, thanks again.
Would you
Maximum beard, maximum Africa.
Paying for Van Winkle on the secondary market. Maximum beard. Maximum Africa.
He wants Africa then.
Okay. Well, what was the question? Weller? But which Weller?
He said, since you're on the Weller range of things, what would you recommend paying for the Van Winkles on the secondary market? I mean, what would I pay, or what's realistic for what's out there?
Like the Lot B, or the Rip 10, so the 10-year-old, the 12-year-old. I think a 2x multiplier is about where I would stick.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
So $80, 160, 100 to 200, around there. I don't know if the Lot B is 100 retail now. It might be getting close to it. I don't know. Actually, I think the Rip 10's supposed to be $60.
We so rarely get to buy them at retail.
Yeah, it's like what do you? I don't know, retail.
But yeah, I mean, double. If that's really what you're obsessed with and you want it,
if it's a unicorn for you, yeah, 2.5 to 3 times multiplier.
But nothing over that. That's too much. And there's so many other great products out there.
Yeah.
That, you can get for what they actually go for, or slightly more.
Yeah.
So it just hurts me to see people paying thousands of dollars for, Pappy 23, and I'm like, but why?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Older doesn't
always mean better.
A lot of times.
And I know everybody wants a Pappy.
It really doesn't.
But everybody says the 15 year. A lot of people say the
20's
15 and the
spot.
20 are their sweet spots.
Yeah.
But I mean.
And we've had the 15 most of anything, and it's good. Period.
Question
it's
mark?
good. It's good. It's got a great mouthfeel.
Mm-hmm.
It's really kind of viscous and caramely and delicious, but it's not like I'm not losing my mind.
Yeah, I agree. It is an awesome product, and what it's priced for at retail is great.
Yes.
Secondary, I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Retail it's priced the same as like an Evan Williams 23-year-old, or some of these other things that are also probably like I think there's been a Parker's Heritage that's been around that age, maybe an older 25. I think they may have had. I'm rambling, but those all seem to be the same. Evan Williams 23, Pappy 23, about the same retail, but the Pappy gets free. The Evan Williams does too, but it only gets a flu.
Like a flu.
A flu. Not a flu. So, if you really want to know, is it worth it, find a bar that has the most reasonable pour for it. Hopefully less than $100 for an ounce, because that's what you're going to be paying, or more. We've seen it $175 for an ounce places, or just... And then there's the Rip 25, which was $900 for 2 ounce? Just forget about it. Yeah.
Brian Allred says we're not being realistic because most people don't have, like, retail means nothing because most people don't have the chance to get it.
Oh, absolutely. We're just using retail as like a base. So say
for
2.5
the multiplier
to 3x retail. We know you're not going to be able to pay retail for
right.
it. But that's just saying...
Like 3 times the retail is, I think, what I could stomach. But over that... Maybe.
If it's a unicorn for you.
But see, for us, we don't chase it because it's not our most favorite thing.
It's not, but we do chase it. 1, because I'm a collector, and 2, because we want to uncork it for you guys.
Right, but we don't chase it so much to where we would pay $2,000 for a bottle.
Right.
So within reason, we chase it.
Also, we don't have $2,000 to pay for a bottle.
For one bottle.
Yeah, but we are long overdue. Here it is.
Yes, we're long overdue for this cowbell for that question. So. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start again by saying this episode's gonna run long. If you can't tell, we're a little all over the place. So,
yeah. We haven't even gotten to the 12 yet.
We haven't gotten to the 12, and we still have to tell you our Weller story, and yeah. And we haven't even finished talking about Austin.
Nope.
So, let's wrap up Saturday pretty quickly. Well, we can't really, because we gotta talk about Iron Root. So, we tried a bunch of different Texas whiskey. Big T Bourbon and Cigar asked us if what our thoughts are on like that controversial aging and how they do. Is it controversial? Is that what you said? I don't know. Just about how they age things. We tried the stuff down there, and almost all of it was 3 to 4 years. And we asked why, and it's because it's so hot and there's just like not as big of a change in seasons. They said if you leave it in for more than 4 years, it becomes just straight up oak and like ugh. So I take their word for it, and we tried Iron Root, and out of everything else that we had, to me, that stood out. Like, I'm super excited to try their cask strength. It comes out in a Joseph.
In a Joseph?
In a Joseph.
It comes out in a Joseph!
It caught me by surprise. Cheers,
Hello,
Joseph.
it's nice to make your Joseph!
Ugh. Jeez.
Joseph. He had Weller
Wow.
107 last night, everybody.
Good for him. Love it.
Cheers to you, Joseph.
Thanks for hopping on. Okay, hold on, Iron Root. We'll get back to that in a second.
Have we done Africa too much?
Do the uncorking theme.
Da 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 da. Okay.
Uncorking theme. Cool. Thanks, Joseph. Okay.
Joseph!
It surprised me. I'm sorry. You guys.
Sweet Mary, mother of Joseph!
I'm not gonna live this down. No, God.
Joseph?
So anyways, Iron Root's stuff, their cask strength, comes out in October at all Total Wines. Highly recommend it. That was our favorite of the weekend. And after trying that and other things, like the color and flavor that's imparted on their whiskeys in the short amount of time that they are in the barrel makes me believe that they're not lying when they say they can't leave it in there for longer or else it turns. I believe it because I feel like after tasting it, I can't argue. So there's that.
Yeah, and also, and I don't think we've said this since probably common knowledge.
I should wait.
The Eleanor is MGP juice, so Indiana, but aged down there in the Texas heat. So, what can you do with an MGP that you mature in an area it's not normally matured in?
Right.
And that's Eleanor. So that's really cool.
And there were 4 different recipes of Eleanor that we tried all of them.
56 up to 62. 62 was the nutty.
56, 58, 60, 62.
That was our
loved
favorite.
the 62.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my favorite. But good for them for making 4 expressions that were all delicious.
Yeah. Very pretty bottle too. I think they sold for around $50. That's very commendable.
Yes. So before we get to this, let's finish up talking about Saturday.
Okay.
Then we'll do this. Then we'll talk about Sunday because we're gonna have to restart the camera at some point.
But we're drinking out of this
someone says
older
drink.
Weller 12. It's a liter. We've had it for a little bit. We better finish it off. I've already had a bit.
Me too. It's so good.
Trying this versus this particular bottle of 107, I definitely got to give it to 12.
This is 12.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, 12. Well, you know what I mean. The bottle of 107 that we just cracked up.
Yes, I do know what you mean.
I definitely give it to the 12. But I've had times where I'm like, that 107, though.
Yeah,
that
me
proof.
too.
Because this is 90, just like the Special Reserve, but it's
12
double
years?
aged. It's
Yeah.
12 years instead of 6. The only age stated of them. Now, the CYPB is
What got dark?
8 years. Yeah, it got dark in here. And the William LaRue Weller isn't age stated, but it's generally around, older. So, it's older.
It's older.
It's older. This is really good.
Yes, it is really good.
It has the most nose of any of the 3. It has the most flavor profile of any of the 3. I miss the proof a little bit, but I'm not mad about it, to coin a Sarah phrase.
I'm not mad about it. Estimated price for this, we bought this bottle yesterday for $40. What does it go for on the secondary? I mean, I've seen $250.
Yeah. It used to be 175, going rate was 200, but that was about a year ago or more.
Yeah, I've seen $200 to $250. So more on that when we get to our hunt
but
topic later. Never mind.
This is actually the second bottle we've been able to get this year, which the first time I've ever been able to buy Weller 12 was this year. I've won some in raffles before. Mm-hmm. But
so that's
the
promising.
first one of these that we got this year, $28.99. $28.99.
Isn't that crazy? And what people pay for it on the secondary.
Yeah.
But again, like Brian pointed out, it's unrealistic to assume that anyone can just walk in a store and get this. You can't. So
No, I don't care where you live.
retail doesn't really matter as much as it does. No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, to wrap up our Saturday talk, so we're up in the vault. We talked about Iron Root. We talked about Eleanor. At the end of the night, we're up in the vault.
Joseph pays $150 for a 750.
Whew. Wow. We're up.
Joseph! Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Why don't you finish telling the story?
Where were we? Where did we leave off?
We were in the vault.
Ah, yes. In the vault. Chapter.
Which is like a secret passageway if
Chapter
you didn't
14.
know to get in there.
Yeah. Well, there's 2 doors, but the
But
coolest
the
is
coolest is the secret passageway.
secret passage. So we're in the vault. You can
Everybody's in the vault.
Okay, so here's the thing about the vault. Obviously, they're more of a whiskey without an E fan, because the shelves are all like whiskey.
Japanese,
Scotch,
etc.
The bourbon is on the wall right below the windows. So there's
It
like
runs
shelves
along
and it
the wall.
runs all along there, which isn't really in camera view. So, that's cool. But we were like, let's look
We were like behind the curtains,
behind the
looking
curtains,
at the shelves.
like what's here bourbon wise. And we found some great things. So I was sipping on some George T. Stagg, some great picks from Four Roses.
Yeah, I had some Bookers I hadn't had yet from
Yep.
2016.
Bookers. We saw some Texas stuff that we hadn't had before.
Yeah.
But then
But then
what
happened, Chad?
Daniel, he's like, Sarah, what do you want? Because it's mainly dudes there.
Yeah, it is mainly dudes there.
Mainly dudes
and he was
there.
like, what
And
could I
he's
pour
taking
you?
care. He's a gentleman. He's a family man. He's a gentleman taking care of my lady. And he's like, Sarah, what can I pour for you? And she's
I didn't ask for it.
Oh, you're late for the nutty.
Hey, Jose.
Hey, what's up, Jose? Great to see you. Nutty.
It was nice to see you again.
I'm going to give you just
in person.
Don't even have to turn it down for that.
So, if I have to suffer from Africa being stuck in my head, now you do too.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, he was like, I don't know which of these bourbons I can give you that you haven't had before. And he's like, wait, I'll be right back. And then he goes to the only locked cabinet in the room, opens it up, and what does he get?
First, he gets a key.
He gets a key.
He gets a key.
And he opens it up.
He produces a key. Opens it up.
And what was in there?
He pulls out, it's like a radio play. He pulls out a John E. Fitzgerald. So that's the one where you open up the thing. It's this little 375. It's like the last of the Stitzel Weller juice. John E. Fitzgerald, very expensive, very rare, very hard to get. We never even had an opportunity to buy that. And he's like, here you go. Because you could have anything in the vault. It just had to be poured by a sommelier, by a somm.
Yeah.
So
they were standing around.
Control.
You handed them your bottle and said,
get.
I'd like some of this. And they'd pour it for you, and you'd be on your way.
Yeah.
So he poured it for me.
And we got that on film, so look forward to that.
Yeah.
And we do a little review.
And I feel like everyone in the room hated me at that moment.
You're like,
This girl.
Yeah, but I wasn't mad because I had George C. Stagg in my glass at that point.
Yeah.
But it was amazing.
It was so good.
Yeah.
And then we went up to the roof of the tower with Bill at night. The moon was
a full moon. We were talking with Bill, our Louisville friends.
Our Louisville friends. No. I've been so good with the names. Maria and her husband from Louisville, but his name.
Brian?
It wasn't also Brian, was it?
I think it was Brian.
Maybe.
Brian? Oh,
Maria.
God. We're the worst.
I was hanging with Maria.
We're the worst.
We are the worst. I feel like I did a really good job of remembering names, so please forgive me.
He's also a somm.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, the medallion.
Oh, I didn't know.
In the hotel, in the lobby.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Anyways.
He's been through the program.
Well, yeah. 52 after. Thanks for keeping us on time.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. So, yeah, that was amazing, and we were like, what a way to end the night. It's a nice breeze after a hot day. We were just up there drinking. And then we went home to the hotel, where we thought we would be going to bed. But no.
I don't know if we thought that.
There's more. I think we got tacos, and then we...
Taco Bueno!
Taco Bueno.
I want a Taco Bueno here in
We're
Kentucky.
not cutting it off at an hour, you guys. We're going to extend.
Extra innings for you guys.
Yeah, we just have to restart the camera.
Yeah.
So feel free to stay as long as you want, please.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We got Taco Bueno. We went back to the hotel, sat in the lobby. Same party again. And we started playing Cards Against Humanity with, like, a growing group of friends.
It started
out
with
with, like,
4. I think it ended with 8.
8, yeah. And it was just really fun. At that point, like, I couldn't even keep track of who was around me. And I wish I remember his name, he was dressed very nicely that afternoon in, like, a vest and a tie or something. And I thought, he looks hot. Like, hot temperature-wise. Out in the heat. Not that.
He looks hot.
No offense. Sorry. But he kept bringing me scotch and stuff. And I was like, I'm not getting up, so I guess I'll just drink it. And by the end of the night, I was like, this isn't bad.
Well, Greg was also bringing us stuff. Greg was bringing us scotch. He may have brought us. He may have brought us the 45 year.
He did bring us stuff too. Can you see him?
Greg, rocking.
And his sister.
Rocking a shirt. Yeah.
She was. We were like playing as a team, Cards Against Humanity, because I was like, "Do you think this is funny?"
That's right. Yeah, you had like.
I'm like,
Greg
I'm feeling pretty good. Do you think this is funny, or am I just?
She got to 6 cards. I got to 6 cards. The person who ended up winning got to 6 cards. For some reason, no one wanted me to win. What?
Yeah, we were all against Chad.
Yeah,
I think I just recruited everyone to be against you.
Terrible.
So.
But he won.
But anyways, it was a great time. I really enjoyed that.
There's a fly in here.
So then, there's Sunday, which we'll try to keep a little bit shorter.
Yes.
And then we'll get to the CYPB.
Yeah. Huh?
Aquavite, Roy says, I tried scotch and I said, this isn't bad. Or this isn't that bad. No,
yeah, that's our scotch response.
This isn't that bad. No, I drank it the rest of the night. Whoever kept bringing me stuff, I just drank whatever they gave me. So it was a lot of scotch. And then someone kept making their own blends, and I was like, this is cool too. At this point, I'm just tired, and I'm thirsty. So
yeah. Well, Greg was giving me some pours too, but I would sample. It's not bad, and I would hand back.
Yeah.
So I was just getting a taste. I was like, appreciate it. Broadening my horizons. Oh, Mike.
Balcones True Blue. We
We
get to
did.
try that, Mike.
We did.
It was good.
We did. And Steve.
Tech difficulties at an hour.
Oops. What's technical? What's the difficulty?
There's no difficulties. I think we just have to reset it.
Oh, right. No, there's no. It's just the camera will shut off.
Yeah. If we don't
get
click
up
a button,
yeah.
it just shuts.
Okay, so we got two. I'm gonna go ahead and redo it.
Yeah, let's restart.
We got 2 cowbells to put out here.
So while you're doing that, before the cowbells, Sunday we got up, we went to Voodoo Donuts. That was awesome. We went to Still Austin Whiskey Co., which is the shirt that I have on. I don't know if you can see this.
Yeah.
Yeah? They gave me the shirt. It was really cool. They're aging their own bourbon down there. Super nice lady Lisa showed us around. That was awesome.
I had and James. Thank you.
Thanks,
so we got
James.
3 cowbells to do here. I had a new make old fashioned. First time I had a
Oops.
new make old fashioned.
Yeah, I forgot he was playing Cards Against Humanity too, James. He said my sense of humor is messed up. And that there was that bottle of Four Roses, and I did forget about that. You're right. Oops.
What bottle of Four Roses?
The one that made me forget that there was a bottle of Four Roses on the table.
Oh, the small batch.
So we owe 3. 3.
And you were like, you gotta try this with chocolate.
Oh, yeah. I was like, you guys listen. You don't even know.
She's like, no, shut up for a sec. Shut up, everybody. You gotta try this with chocolate.
Okay. Let me just get through do the cowbell. And
All right.
then I'll... Because we have 4 cowbells now. Brooklyn Bobby, thank you.
Brooklyn Bobby.
He wants Christopher Walken.
Wow.
That's what he wanted.
Oh, yeah. That's just my normal wow. Wow. Brooklyn Bobby. He wants a wow from the Walken. He's gonna get it.
So he didn't want the cowbell. He wanted that. But they all get a cowbell.
Dave got to get a cowbell. Turn it down and go full force, or just a little tappy tap? I feel
Tap.
like we gotta go
Okay.
full. Turning us down. Now you're messing with the son of a bitch. You're messing with the son of a bitch.
I wasn't ready for that. At all. Whoa.
Little Nugent.
That was high.
Son of a bee. Well, son of a bee. Now you're messing with the son of a bee. I've been looking up cowbell songs,
Shoo.
but I don't remember them until they come on.
Yeah.
Hopefully people out there with the earbuds are still like, okay.
Barry
That's-
said, Chad sounded like he just fell into a pit. Oh.
Because I turned the audio down.
I know.
I want to blast you out with the bell, everybody.
No, they don't
Concerned
like
about your earbuds.
it. Oh, jeez.
Ted Nugent.
That was fun.
Not Nugent? No, you're right. Well, Guns N' Roses covered it. Who was it?
Is it AC?
No, it's not AC/DC. It's Nazareth. Thank you, Nazareth.
I don't know.
Sorry for getting the Nuge and the Nazareth confused. My B. That one's on me. My B.
Jeez. So,
So.
anyways, we did Still Austin. That was great. Got the shirt. Then we went to our meetup. So we did post a meetup about Austin. Are we back on normal level? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And we had a handful of people meet us, which that sounds like I'm saying just a small group, but I'm actually really glad that it was just a small group.
It was Sunday.
We put it out there for everybody, but it was Sunday. People were traveling back. So we had a bunch of people meet us. Jose was there. Brian and Tammy.
Carl.
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 The guy in the corner, I think his name is Chris.
Chris?
And Natalie and whoop, I got it right here.
Do you?
Jason and Natalie.
Jason and Natalie. Brian and Tammy.
And Carl.
Carl.
Ivy.
Say Carl.
Yeah.
Carl.
So all those people met us at Nickel City, which they also gave us a shirt. Let me just recommend Nickel City if you're ever in Austin and you want some bourbon and you want it to be a reasonable price. They have an amazing selection
I'm
with
gonna
store
finish
picks.
this, guys.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you some too, but I'm out.
Yeah, it was amazing. That was just.
Oh, and you know what we can do when we kill this bottle?
What can we do with it? Can we make it
No,
our
you
infinity
know
bottle?
what we're supposed to do? We learned this down there. When there's an empty bottle.
Oh. I forgot.
This is more than I thought. Brian!
What does it say? Hold on. So Tammy goes into the liquor store wearing that Bourbon Night shirt and she scores a Stag Junior. What? So it's a lucky shirt.
Yeah, it is, Brian.
Cheers, Brian. Thank you.
Empty bottle, what do we do?
Oh, yeah, it's raining men.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
So that's gonna, I think, can that be our cowbell for that one? That was pretty good. No cowbell in it.
I'll just do it.
Do a light one.
Because also, Jose, it's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
That was pretty cool. That's what they do when there's an empty bottle. We learned so many new... It's not a cult, you guys.
It's not a cult.
It's not a cult.
It's not a cult. It's not a cult.
That's not where that goes.
There's chants and there's,
Yeah.
things to repeat.
And there's songs when things are empty, but it's not a cult.
It's not a cult.
So anyways, let's talk about, speaking of Brian and Tammy.
It's kind of a cult. It's kind of a cult.
Speaking of Brian and Tammy, they brought us these lovely samples from an Indiana store in Fort Wayne, Indiana, store picks. We got a Russell's Reserve, we got a Maker's Private Selection, a Knob Creek, and this one was the Four Roses,
which is
delicious.
delicious.
Yeah, so when we were in line yesterday for the Weller at 3 a.m., we broke into some of these, so it was fun.
Very good. We got a request to break down the 12. I don't know if we've...
Break it down?
Really, the 12.
Yeah. Okay.
It's sweet. It's smooth, so approachable. 90 proof, but, like I said before, I guess we kind of did this. Not mad about it being 90 proof.
No, it's got a lot of... it's got so much character.
Kind of has a little bit of a chocolate caramel finish to it. The aftertaste is kind of in that realm. Sort of desserty, honestly, in the finish. Yeah. Just super easy to drink.
Matt Bailey just had some advice that I think is really solid. If you're sad that you can't get Weller 12 and you're not wanting to pay secondary prices or you're not even able to find it on the secondary, get an Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, and I think that will help dry your tears.
Right.
Oh,
hi, Chris.
So, hey.
Our Australian friend.
They'll be here this week. I'm so excited.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's pretty good advice. But still, this is great stuff.
Very good.
Okay, so let's wrap up this really quick. I want to thank everybody else. This is from when we went to Voodoo Donuts. We saved our box because we're weird like that, and we're probably going to make like a collage or something. Everybody, we signed coasters at Nickel City because we don't have challenge coins.
Yet.
But everybody signed a Nickel City coaster, and we did it for everybody who was at the table. So, this was Carl's idea, that this would be, your little token, your takeaway. Oh.
John Brown.
Oh, the Bourbon Night theme song. Can we save it for the end?
Okay.
I'm trying.
Okay. We promise you a little bit of the Bourbon Night theme song.
And then Carl...
Because then everyone else can jump off if they want.
Yeah. Carl brought us this stuff from the Hot Sauce Festival.
Das good.
Chipotle bourbon barbecue sauce. Wow. That was awesome.
Yes.
And then Jason and Natalie gave us this... They brought this bottle of Yippee-Ki-Yay for us and this High West hat. Look at that.
Yippee-Ki-Yay, mother
Everyone
truckers.
just showered us with gifts, and it was so unexpected and kind.
So I do want to show you what we do in Kentucky with caps. We give it the Kentucky curve. And the Kentucky curve is you take your cap, you stick it through here, you leave it like this for about a week, and when you come out, you've got that nice, tight Kentucky curve. And that's what we do. All right.
Thanks for the lesson.
Okay. We got lots of Kentucky things. Kentucky Chew, Kentucky Hug, Kentucky Curve.
They gotta learn all their things.
We're a proud people.
We are a proud people.
We're a proud people.
It's true. Let's see. So that's all the things that we did. And it was so cool to hang out with everybody and get to talk to them. After that, we went back to our new hotel downtown Austin. Took it easy. There's a rooftop pool. Got in the pool, hung out. We have a time lapse of that. That's cool.
Did some hot tubbing.
This was really chill.
Yeah.
It sounds, again, naughty, but we don't have any video of that. We have time lapse from the room of the pool. That was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
And then we crashed because it had been a long and exciting weekend.
Yes.
So that was that. That was Austin, and you will see that bottle's gonna fall, they say. Let's move it.
I'm on top of it.
So yeah, that was Austin. It was a great time. We were so thankful. I wish I could rewind and do the weekend again. But
yeah.
Now let's talk about yesterday.
So we get this email from our local big box chain. Well, I guess we got a couple now in Lexington, but this one's called Liquor Barn. And they say, hey, we're releasing a few things on Saturday. It's first come, first serve. They had the new Wild Turkey Revival They had Woodford Double Oak. They had Rock Hill Farms. And then the stars, I feel like, were Weller 12 and Weller Craft Perfect Bourbon, CYPB.
Which we really want so that we can uncork it on the show.
So we've gone and we've camped out for these things before, but never as early as this.
So we got there at 3.
3 a.m.
We got up at 2:30.
Store opens at 9 in the morning. We get there. We convinced Perry to get there that early too. And yeah, he is 18th in line. He beat us there just by a little bit. And so we're 19th and 20th. So
I went in at 20 because
would have expected at 3 a.m. to be more in like top 10 or close to it, but this is CYPB. This is the Catalina freaking wine mixer, folks. And
was
then
it yesterday? That's what I said. Yesterday?
Friday, Saturday.
Today's Sunday. It was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
That's what I said.
Okay.
I thought.
Yeah.
It was yesterday.
Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yesterday. Today's Sunday. It was a long day. So, you know, then we get to talking with people. We ran into our good friend Donald there. Donald got there the night before.
At like 9.
9 p.m. The person who was first in line got there at 9 a.m.
On Friday.
Yeah, so he's there for a full 24 hours. And then we find out that there's 6 bottles of CYPB.
Ugh.
Then there's like 6 or 7 handles of Weller 12. And then maybe 20, 25, 30 max.
750s.
750s of the Weller 12. And
So we knew it.
You know, everything else.
By like 7 a.m., 6 or 7 a.m., we knew that we weren't going to get it.
We weren't getting it.
But we were like, at this point, we've already been out here, and we want a Weller 12, so
Yeah.
obviously we're going to stay.
Yeah.
That is some dedication. 24 hours in line, like, ain't nobody got time for that.
But I want to know what he was doing with it.
I want to know.
Is he flipping it? Is that his job? Did he just pull a 24-hour all-nighter?
I want to know, what
is
does
he
he do
drinking it?
for a living? How does he get off work?
Donald got one. He got the last one. He got the 6 bottle.
did.
I know he's going to drink it.
So, we did a podcast in line. I took a long nap. We had some drinks with some people in line.
Yeah,
just
we did
hanging out.
We did a podcast
We did
with
a
Perry.
podcast with Perry, which will be out at his convenience.
Yeah. As soon as I give him the audio, because we use
We use our audio.
what we're using right now for the audio.
It was fun,
a little more
though.
portable, so we brought that.
Being out there in the dark in line doing a podcast was actually kind of cool.
You took a nap.
I did take a long nap, and then I ate Chick-fil-A.
We went to both Starbucks and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
It was fun though. It I've
The
I've
podcast's
done
coming out on Wednesday.
I've done the Wednesday. Check it out. This is my bourbon podcast. I've done the overnight thing once before. I kind of forgot about that. Never have we gotten up that early.
We have never gotten up that early.
I was talked into staying overnight for Pappy a couple years ago, and that
this
was
is
in
like-
the winter.
We had just met at that point, and we were friends at
Yeah.
that point.
Just
And
friends.
he was like, "Do you want to come wait in line overnight?" I was like, "Absolutely
It's like, good luck with
not.
that.
You have fun.
Have fun with that.
No. Oh, this is at the September 2nd. It's the anniversary of our first bourbon hunt together, which was in
It is.
2015.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Bourbon Day, everybody.
Birthday Bourbon Day.
Birthday Bourbon is supposed to come out today. It's Gavin Brown. Gavin Brown?
George Garvin Brown.
Gavin?
Gavin?
Gavin? Mervin?
How do we not know
I think
that?
it's a or a ha. There's a
Hey,
ha
The
in
Weller
there.
12 works.
Yeah, Weller 12 works.
But
So,
anyways,
happy
it was
birthday,
3 years ago
Gavin.
that we first waited in line together for that bottle.
And we only had to get there an hour early, and we were like first in line.
It's true.
Actually, that first one, I think we were second and third in line.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. And we got a bottle.
Those were the days.
Oh well. So we didn't get the CYPB. Oh, McKenna.
Those were the days.
Cheers, Jose.
There was actually 2 McKennas on the liquor barn.
As the limit 1 per person.
Yeah, so you
I
can
was
get a Weller 12 or Weller CYPB or or
McKenna.
McKenna 10-year. Obviously, they just had those.
What's happening
Jose.
in my world?
So we haven't forgot about the theme song, but we got to Jose it. And I'm going to do it with a challenge coin.
Nice.
Shaving
Thank
haircut, 2 bits. 2 bits.
You. So, anyways, we didn't get the CYPB, but
But
we have some friends at a local bar restaurant, OBC Kitchen, which you've probably seen.
Joseph. 5% battery life shout out to you for Bourbon Hunt.
Thank you, Joseph.
Thank
I'm
you.
never going to say it again.
We're probably close to 5% on our camera, too. So thank you, Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
so,
save the bells for the end because we got to...
Yes, we got to.
Anyways, OBC
We're
Kitchen.
going to do
an uncorking.
a Weller CYP. I was going to say Booker's. We're going to do a Weller CYPB. CYPB.
Craft your perfect bourbon.
Uncorking. You watch. We're doing it at the OBC.
Yeah. They said we could do it, so we're going to go do it.
We're just going to go
Because I don't see another way that we're going to be able to do it. We've put out feelers everywhere. This is usually we can get a sample of something, and we can't even get a sample of this. So I really want to let you guys know how it is, and this way they're going to let us have the bottle with the, in our hands.
Their sealed bottle.
Yeah.
That we will officially uncork. Get
This
nice
is what they've
B-roll,
told us.
Everything.
So
Yes.
fingers crossed it all works out. Because who knows? They could go fast there. I don't know.
We're doing it for you guys.
Yes. We just want to be able to share with you what it's like. So
Yeah.
that's the plan. Stay tuned for that. As soon as possible, we will do it and get it out there. Yeah. It is a lot of letters to remember.
Yeah.
All right.
CYPB.
If you have any last questions, I feel like you should go ahead and get them in now. We're going to be wrapping it up here in a second. You may go ahead and do the cowbell or whatever song you want.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'll hold it. You do it with this end. Just give me a straight beat. Watch our watching numbers go.
I'm just...
Yeah, just tap. Well, it's bourbon night. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna have a glass to begin. A little louder. Well, it's bourbon night. We're gonna do a flight because it feels so right, my friends. It's bourbon night. Little high tempo, but I dug it.
Oh, did you guys like the thing that he did in the Uncle Nearest? Uncorking the... Not my tempo.
Not my tempo.
Not my tempo.
Rushing.
A little slow.
Not my tempo.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So, any last questions? Any last words?
Anyone?
Bueller.
Well, William loves the Bourbon Night song. I still occasionally get comments saying,
This song is awful.
yeah, this channel's cool, but my God, what is wrong with the song? Wow, thanks.
Chris, you are right. At least we will not have to wait for our La Maison du Whisky bottle of Blanton's, which was one of my top favorites of last year. And I'm so excited to get the new one. He's bringing it over for us, you guys.
It's a
tell
Blanton's
you.
store pick.
Yes, did I say that?
No, you just said La Maison du Whisky.
Oh.
It's a store pick of Blanton's.
French Blanton's.
French Blanton's, 120 proof, if I remember correct. I think.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, from Le Maison du Whisky.
Whisky.
The House of Whiskey. Jose! Oh, one thing we forgot to say, and this Jose reminded me, was we had the Russell's 2002 at
How
Nickel
did we forget that?
City.
Nickel City. And we filmed that too,
And we
so
filmed
that'll
it,
be in our episode.
And that may be the best thing that we had all Austin trip. I'm just saying it. I don't know how you feel about it. But
I mean, that or the Booker's Rye we got to have again.
Oh, I forgot about the Booker's
Oh.
But
it was awesome.
it is worth it. Forget all this, can I find a pappy?
That is worth it.
Is worth it. And now I think I'm really going to actually try to find a bottle.
Right? Like, I would drop a couple $100 on that bottle.
Russell Reserve 2002. Amazing.
Very good.
Amazing. So thank you for reminding that.
Oh, and he bought an Angel's Envy cast strength.
Oh, well, good job.
Good for you.
Jose.
All right. Woo. I just hit a wall. I'm sleepy. I'm still catching up.
A wall called Weller 12.
Yeah, Blanton's. That's what. Blanton's.
Blanton's. Le Maison du Whisky.
So.
Yeah.
Great trip overall.
Cool.
Fun day yesterday with Perry.
Yes.
It's been a whirlwind.
Look out for that podcast.
And our video will be coming
Wednesday?
out. Yeah, coming Wednesday.
Video coming within the next
couple
2 weeks, we'll say.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean.
And lastly, as we do seriously wrap up here, Sarah said it for both of us. She was saying it. Thank you, Brian. Yes, Brian. 2002 was awesome. And you were like the first one. E.H. Taylor. You got an E.H. Taylor? Bought a bottle?
When he went back to taste it. I don't know.
That's right. Yeah, you were, because Jose is a Blanton's fan. He tried some E.H. Taylor there. Not Elmer T. Lee there, and then some E.H. Taylor small batch later too. So I'm glad that you dug it and you found a bottle.
I don't know what that was.
for the super chats.
No, I mean I didn't know what that was.
Oh, I don't know. I think it was shaving a haircut just really fast. No, but seriously, thank you all for everything that you said on Instagram when we posted about Dexter, and the hashtag a dram for Dexter was very sweet.
Yeah.
And very appreciated. So we just really appreciate it. And yeah.
So, thanks for reaching out and being there.
All right.
You guys are the best.
Yeah. So
on that lovely note,
we will see you next Sunday.
Yes, we will see you next Sunday.
Cool.
Thanks for joining us. And until next time,
drink more bourbon.